This woman caught her boyfriend and father of her children cheating with another man, an old man, allegedly, because the boyfriend claims they were just gaming, but when the so-called friend came out to see the confrontation the couple was having, he came out in his underwear. And excuse me for not believing the boyfriend, Brian, but according to Rael, the girlfriend, he has a history of cheating. First time with a man, but a cheater nonetheless. I mean, if there was any kind of gaming, it was probably with the old man's joystick. But if the situation wasn't bad enough, the so-called lover ended up assaulting Rael, who just happens to be pregnant. Let's take a look at the confrontation and then we'll talk about the repercussions Rael had to deal with in her professional life after the video went viral.
You gotta be kidding me. Ryan won't answer his phone. He's at someone's fucking house. Just call this location. Who the fuck's house is this? Whose house is this, bro? What the? Hi, is Brian here? That's his card.
First off, huge red flag that the guy who answered the door looks like he's not wearing any pants and claiming that Brian is not there. There is no reason for him to lie about that. Like Rael said, his car is parked right there on the driveway.
I don't know, Brian. That's my boyfriend. He's here and he needs to come out right now or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
Dude. Holy shit. Brian's here a gay man. He's cheating on me with a gay man.
The way that guy told her bye and slammed the door in her face would have sent me over the edge. What do you mean you can't tell my partner to come to the door? Obviously, Rael can't do much in the situation. She said she was going to call the cops, but what are they going to do? There's no way they're going to show up to drag Brian out of the house. He's an adult. Fortunately, it didn't come to that because Brian came out on his own, and once confronted, his behavior was very odd to say the least.
Cheating on me with a man? You're cheating on me with a man, Brian? Are you kidding
not,
me?
bro.
What the? Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from gaming, bro.
You just that guy?
No, it's my friend from gaming.
That guy.
No, that's my
You
friend
just
from
said
Xbox.
These two could have easily faked the gaming session, but they were acting super sketchy. Listen, had this been 2013, I totally believe they were playing Xbox, but who in 2025 still goes to a friend's house to play video games together? Every single game nowadays can be played online. In fact, if you wanted to play with someone in the same console, you'd have to do split screen, meaning that the screen would be split in two, and if you've ever played like that, you know it's not a very enjoyable experience. Plus, it sounds like Brian has an Xbox at home that he uses to play with this guy, so him coming over to play makes no sense. But the conversation is going to get more heated as Rael realizes that the old man is not wearing any pants, and Brian, seeing that his lies are not getting him anywhere, takes off, leaving Rael and the old man to go at it.
Oh my god, Brian, you just
That's my friend from
Why
Xbox.
weren't you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on? You were just him.
No, I wasn't.
You
That
were
was my
just
from
him. You were
Xbox.
just him.
No.
You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant.
Oh, just go.
I'm calling the police. You're gone. You're getting
Can we
evicted.
go?
You were just cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just.
man.
This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants on. That's all on video.
No.
Oh yes, it is. You're cheating on me with a man.
Fine, whatever, man. Can we go?
You are done. You're never seeing your kids again.
Whatever, bro.
You just my boyfriend?
No, I did not, okay?
He you? What happened? Tell me what happened. I'm pregnant. We have 3 kids.
Not a thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
My property.
Call the police.
Honestly, not the smartest thing to have a back and forth here with the old man. You know, at this point, if things did happen between the two, it's on Brian. He's the one in the relationship. I understand Rael might be going through some very heavy emotions, but disengaging might have been the best move here, especially because of what's about to happen.
Wow. Brian's cheating on me with a dude.
Get off else's house, you out of here.
You enjoy his
Obviously, the old man was in the wrong here. There was no reason for him to come out screaming and hollering, and much less put hands on Rael, who, if you remember, is pregnant. And that's the end of the confrontation, but not the story, because Rael actually did a 6-part series sharing some of the aftermath, like her losing her job over this video going viral, and also some of the background that led up to this, like this not being Brian's first time cheating, and how they were new to the area because this was supposed to be their fresh start after Brian slept with one of his ex-co-workers.
Hi, I'm Rael, and 2 days ago on Friday, I caught my boyfriend cheating on me with an old man. That old man then assaulted me. I posted the situation on Facebook where it's pretty much blew up, and a couple hours later, I was fired from my job. It's been really f***ed up, and I just wanted to come on here and just kind of explain everything and give a little backstory about what happened leading up to the events in the video, and just kind of explain what happened and what happened since. So to give a little backstory, Brian definitely has a history of cheating on me. Got lots of stories if anybody's interested in that. Anyways, the last time was he had an affair with his coworker, pretty crazy story as well. But anyways, thought we moved past that. We moved to Venice to kind of start over. I got a new job right before moving here. It was a really good job. I really liked it a lot. I was doing really good at it. And I already had like a small promotion, and I just had a lot of hope for the future with that company. And anyways, that all came crashing down on Friday. So what happened was I was at work, and I was able to leave early that day because the provider that I was working for was leaving early, and so I was given the opportunity to do so as well. So I did. And I left and went to go get some blood work done for my OBGYN appointment that was coming up. So I got that done, and it was around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I called Brian to let him know that I was left work early and that I was coming home so we could hang out and do something together before we had to get the kids from school. So I called Brian, he didn't answer. I looked at his location because we share it with each other just for like safety purposes. And I saw that he was at a random house in Venice. So I was like, okay. My first thought was he was door dashing, because he sometimes does that while I'm at work, because he's not employed and hasn't been employed since he had that affair with his coworker that made us move to Venice in the first place. Anyways, yeah, he's not working. So I thought he was door dashing while I was at work. And so I gave him a few minutes before I called him again, because I thought later. I called him again, he didn't answer. I looked at his location again, and he's still at that house. And I was like, that's weird, you know, just a little suspicious because of his history of cheating on me in the past, and it was just looking real sus. So I was calling him again and again and again, and he was not answering, and his location was still pinging at that location, like blinking green, like, you know, like it's like a current location. So I knew that something was going on, especially when he wasn't answering the phone, and then he started declining my calls, which he would never do unless he was around, or, you know, I don't know. He's never done that really unless he was cheating on me. So I was like freaking out a little bit, you know, and I was like, what the fuck? And anyways, the location that that was showing up for him was only like less than a 5-minute drive from where I was at getting my blood work done. So I drove there, of course, to see, you know, like, what's going on, you know, where you at, where are you at, what are you doing? You know, at this point I'm like, even if he's at his friend's house, like, and nothing's going on, like, I'm pregnant, hormonal, crazy, and this man has cheated on me before. I'm about to embarrass myself. I was like fully expecting to like show up, and it's just like him and his buddies like hanging out and nothing weird's going on, and I was just gonna look crazy, like a crazy person. And I was okay with that because, you know what, I just wanted to make sure that nothing weird was going on because I've been so traumatized by this man so many times in the past. So I pull up there, and his car's in the driveway. So I'm like, okay, he's here. I immediately start recording because I know some shit's about to go down. And I go up and knock on the door, and to my surprise, a short little bald man with no pants on and an oversized t-shirt answers the door. and I'm confused. I was expecting a woman to answer the door, or maybe his friend that I already know, but no, it's just some strange little bald man with no pants on answering the door. And I'm like, hi, is Brian here? He's like, no, I don't know a Brian. And I'm like, that's his car. I was like, he's here. I was like, no, like, I was like, Brian's here. He's my boyfriend and he needs to come outside right now. I was like, or I'm calling the police. And yes, I know that calling the police wasn't gonna do anything. I know a grown man going to another grown man's house willingly, cheating is not a crime, being gay is not a crime. Yeah, I know that. I'm pregnant, hormonal. Pretty sure I just caught my boyfriend cheating on me with a man. I was just saying that to scare him to like admit that he was there, or like get him to come outside so I could figure out what the fuck's going on. So I go to my car to leave after Brian, and this man's still screaming at me through his doorway, and I'm just like, you know, I'm like, yo, what, you my boyfriend? Like, I was like, what happened? He's like, no, nothing happened. I was like, okay, so then what happened then? Like, tell me what happens. And he's not saying other than like nah, nah, nah. And then he's like, get off my property. And so I'm like, okay, like, and I get in my car and I'm leaving off of his property. I'm in my car, turn my car on, and this is all in the video. I turn my car on and I'm backing up out of the driveway. He is like coming out, following me out, like down the driveway, and I'm on the main public road at this point, and he comes out after me, comes around to the front of my car, screaming at me, comes around to the side of my window, and he's like screaming at me like, you got some nerve to come to somebody else's house, blah blah blah, and this spewing his nasty ass breath at me with his gross ass teeth, like, and I said something like, yeah, you enjoy, or like, you enjoy something like that, and he did not like that. He got so fucking mad, he reached in and tried to grab my phone from me to take my phone, I guess to delete the video or whatever. And like, I'm like, you know, obviously not letting this man get my phone, and he's like trying to wrestle my phone out of my hands, grabs my arm, like literally inside half of his body, like literally his torso is like through my window, wrestling me over my phone. I'm like way back here, like almost in the passenger seat, like trying to get the away from this man as he's trying to get my phone. I'm getting hit in the face, I'm getting hit in the chest, I'm getting hit in the stomach as he's trying to get my phone. I'm screaming at him, I'm pregnant, like, and he knew this too. Like, he knew when I first pulled up there, and like I knew what was going on. I was like, we have 2 kids together, I'm pregnant, like what the f-? And so he continues to assault me, taking my phone, trying to take my phone and like hitting me, and I'm like, I'm pregnant, what the f is wrong with you? Get off me, I'm pregnant. Like, and he's not stopping. He starts grabbing my steering wheel as I'm trying to drive away, turning my steering wheel to like try to make me crash or not leave. I don't know. And I'm like trying to get this man out of my car. I slam on the gas and it pulls away. The car pulls away. He like gets pulled out of my car, and I try to drive away, and I'm in a cul-de-sac. So I'm like, so I had to turn around and drive past him again to get out of there. And he's blocking my car, and he's got his hands on my hood, like not letting me leave. I'm like, I can't go forward. I'm gonna run this man over. I'm not trying to run this man over. Like, I'm just trying to get the away because I'm terrified at this point. Brian had already left me. I'm alone with this psycho that's attacking me while I'm pregnant. After I catch him, my boyfriend, he starts attacking me. Like, bro, like, this is not real life. I'm like, I do not know what's going on. Like, I'm like, this is not real life. I'm like such in a state of panic and just trying to get the out of there. I had to like back up and drive through the neighbor's yard and through a ditch to go around him and escape him. I immediately call 911. I immediately call them and like freaking out, like telling them like, you know, like what just happened. Like, I just was looking for my boyfriend. I pull up at this house. Like, I think he's this guy, and this man, like, I am leaving, and he starts like attacking me for my phone because I was recording him. And like, and so the police come, they take my statement and everything, they get the videos, I send them the videos, and they go talk to the guy, and they come back after they talk to him, and they say, he corroborated pretty much everything that you said. And I mean, except for like intentionally hitting me. And then he was like, oh, well, maybe, you know, when I was trying to get her phone, like I hit her or whatever. But like, yeah, no, that's not okay. You knew I was pregnant. You're reaching in my phone, wrestling my phone out of me, hurting me. I'm telling you I'm pregnant and that you're hurting me and that you continue to attack me. So anyways, the cops asked me if I want to press charges. I obviously say yes, I want to press charges. So, you know, that's going from there. And afterwards, I still really don't know who this man is that attacked me. So I post the pictures and videos on Facebook and asking if anybody knows who this man is, because I just caught him my boyfriend and then he assaulted me afterwards, and I feel like anybody and everybody should know that this person is not okay and assaults pregnant women. I feel like people should know that, and I should find out who the this is that assaulted me. So yeah, I posted it, and I posted the videos and the comments of my boyfriend as well getting confronted, and the post ended up blowing up on Facebook, and it was getting a lot of views and comments very quickly. And hours after that it started like blowing up, I got a text message from my boss saying, please check your personal email. So I was like, fuck, because I knew it was blowing up at this point and a lot of people were seeing it. And when I saw the text, I was like, yeah, they saw the post. So I looked at the personal email, and yes, it was a termination letter. So that was horrible because I really liked that job, and yeah, that just really sucks. So I just you know, caught my boyfriend cheating on me with a man, got assaulted, and then also lost my job in a matter of hours. Like, it, like, literally could not get worse. Like, I don't have a job anymore, so.
Pretty crazy situation if you ask me. Can't imagine having to experience that, especially while pregnant. I wish Rael good luck landing on her feet. On a side note, sorry for not uploading this past month. I've been dealing with a breakup myself, and I moved. As you can see, the background is different, but I'm back and ready to make videos again. That's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on the next one. Got some crazy internet drama you don't want to miss out on.